Hi everyone, this is Sanya Bari from Counseling with a Difference. I'm a relationship specialist and I also specialize in infidelity and divorce. And a lot of my couples talk about having this feeling of being on this emotional roller coaster, and it is just such a difficult place to be in. It feels like you don't have control over over what you think and what you feel, and it's almost like a very unpredictable life. And I want to talk about how you can get into the control room and get the reins back of your life. And the way I want to approach this is by talking about the integrated family systems theory, which tells us that there are many anxious parts that all of us have. And they many times say very conflicting things. They're always set in childhood. For example, a man who is going through, who's experiencing infidelity from his partner may say that, a part of him may say that, oh my God, I don't want to be here a second. I'm leaving now. The other part of him, conflicting part of him may say, I don't want to leave. I mean, this is it. And, one thing I'm going to do is not leave. And part of him hates her. What part of him absolutely loves her. And, and there are all real parts of him. And then they identify another part of that all of us have, which is our authentic self, which is that calm place inside us where wisdom comes from, where we are able to feel peace. Almost, I always imagine like the calm in the middle of a hurricane that is available to all of us at any time. And what I'm here to do is I'm here to help you identify it and to see if you can connect to it. This is a very important work we do, and it's an extensive work, and I will do my best to explain it as quickly as I can. But the idea is that, is that we have to watch our self-talk. Our self-talk is how our various parts come to us. And sometimes when I explain this to people, especially my physicians, they are like, oh my God, what are you talking about? You're going to make us feel like we have multiple personality disorder. I don't talk to myself. But the truth is that we can't actually get up from our bed and make it to the bathroom without saying a few things to yourself. As you're listening to this video right now, there is still self-talk going on inside you at this moment. So it's not something we can shut off. It's incessant, and it's very important for us to tune into that self-talk and to understand what is it that we are listening to. Number one, what is the tape that's playing, and number two, what is it that we're actually then after we listen to it, what is it actually that we are complying with or bringing to our life, to our emotional world, to our behavioral world. So these parts, there are names for these parts, not from IFS, is personality, is ego. And one of the reasons they call this personality is that there are all of these various parts saying all of these wide spectrum of things. And the ones that we start aligning with the most end up start to become our personality. And the great news is that even though these little ones are taking us for a ride all the time, and they speak from our mouths and they act from our limbs, and we don't even have many times, we don't feel that we have control over it. The truth is that we absolutely do. So what I'm really literally saying to you right now is that you can pick and choose what you end up having your personality become. Now, because a lot of my clients that come in are going through some kind of a rock bottom, they're seeing some kind of a rock bottom in their lives, I have this unique honor to use that time, because rock bottom is a very special place where you can recreate yourself into somebody, whomever you want, but you make those strides in matter of hours, days, and weeks that normal people who are not going through rock bottom can't do in years. Even they themselves haven't been able to do for years, that they can do right now. So if you are somebody who's going through all of this, this is a good time to pick and choose your personality. And so when we talk about trust and we talk about all those things, and for all of them, the most important thing is to become aware of our self-talk so that we can when we really need to make a decision, should I stay in this relationship or not? Should I snoop on my person or not? Should I go and do A, B, and C? Whatever decision that we need to make, that we are able to bypass all of these cute little anxious parts that we have and reach our authentic self that is forever present with wisdom. When we make a decision from this very deep and calm place inside you, it is always the right decision because it is so extremely representative of whom we are. Even if it's not popular with other people, we're able to carry it through, and we're able to face any issues that come in the way of carrying it through, because it's just us. Ultimately, the only thing we can ever do is be ourselves. So what I'm saying is that become very, very conscious and aware of what these anxious parts are saying. Understand that they are here. All of our anxious parts are set in childhood hurts. There's actually no one that anytime that you get hurt, it's really an old hurt that is being activated. It's not something new. Somebody might say to me, well, I'm a grown man right now, and this is the first time I can tell you that I've been cheated on. Yes, but betrayal is something that you know from the past that is being activated in this way. Having said that, it is extremely possible for you to understand these parts and to do what IFS, Integrated Family Systems Theory, asks us to do, which is to be in a place where your authentic self is the one that's controlling your parts, not that your parts are controlling you. Understand full well that even though all of these parts may sound negative, which is jealousy, anger, resentment, they are all our protectors. They have a very important role in our life. And what I'm saying is not to eradicate them, to be mean to them, to handle them like we would handle children, with love and understanding, and to almost have conversations. We are always having conversations. Don't freak out when I say this. To have conversations when we hear that self-talk with these parts of ours. And to tell them that I hear you, I understand that you're here to protect me, but I'm an adult now. I'll take care of you and I'll take care of me. Not that whenever they show up, you shun them. Absolutely not. That would be counterintuitive. That would land you in a lower position, emotional position than you actually are, because all of these things that we are trying to avoid actually take roots and wings in secrecy. So if you wanna handle them, if you don't want them in your life again, the idea is to address them with love and understanding. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Obviously, this is a very long topic and it's very extensive, and I can't do the whole thing with you right now, but you can read up on it and you can definitely make use of it, even from the information that I gave you thus far. Subscribe to our channel below. Watch some of our other videos in which we speak about topics that we use in therapy. And thank you for listening. Goodbye.